Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it. Hi, welcome to Torah time. I'm Rabbi Cantor Stephanie Shore. So this week's portion is called Vayetzei, and it's from the book of Genesis. Now in this portion, Jacob, who has just left Beersheba, where he was living, remember he left there because his brother Esau was very upset with him because Jacob had stolen his birthright. So Jacob runs and he's on his way to Haran. And it's kind of getting late at night and Jacob's getting tired. He piles some rocks up as a pillow and he lays his head down. Now something very special happens while Jacob is sleeping. Jacob sees a ladder, and the ladder is leading from the earth, from the ground, all the way up to the sky and the clouds, and going up and down the ladder are angels. And God speaks to Jacob in his dream, and he says, "This will be your land." And in his dream, God says to Jacob, "I will make you like the dust of the earth. You will gain strength from the west to the east, from the north to the south, and you will be blessed, and all of the families that come from you will be blessed." God says, "I will be with you and I will guard you wherever you go, and I will not forsake you." That is what God said to Jacob during this amazing dream. Well, Jacob wakes up and he says the most incredible thing. He says, "God was in this place and I did not know it." This is one of my favorite lines in the Torah. It's very interesting to note that the word "I" is referred to twice in this verse of Torah. Whenever a word is repeated in the Torah, we need to pay close attention because the Torah is trying to teach us something. God is in this place and I did not know it. Why the two I's? Well, there is one teaching that says the first I is the I that's filled with self. It's the I that's so filled up, it has no room for God. And the second I is the I that's made space for God's presence. It's the I that's not caught up in our little desires and wants and needs and ego. It's the I that realizes that all things come from God. This is a wonderful lesson for us because, sometimes we can get caught up. Our minds tell us things all day long. They create wants for us and things that we think we need. And then we can get caught up with social things and political things and all kinds of material things. And that's that I that's so filled up with what's going on up here that we have no room for God. Well, the little I, that's the I when we know before whom we really stand. We stand before God. And when we're in that right state of mind, things just automatically seem to go smoother for us when we make room for God. It's good to make room for God. It's good to pray every day. It's good to talk to God and to make God like a friend. Believe me, there'll come a time in your life when you'll need this relationship. So beginning it now is a wonderful way to start. Well, that's our Torah time for today. I'm glad you stopped by. Shalom. Torah time! The weekly portion. What's it all about? It really means something. What can it teach me? Turn it. Everything's in it.